Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here, and
Don't worry, they're coming!
today I am reacting to one of my own videos. Yes, I haven't done one of these before. Specifically, I'm reacting to my own GMod Zombie Apocalypse series, and even more specifically, the really older ones. In case if you haven't seen already by the start of how this is gonna turn out, it's gonna be regrettable, for sure. So this is definitely the first ever episode of Season 1, Episode 1, The First Day of the Apocalypse. The older version, that is. The remastered is pretty much the replacement of it all. It will be the official lore of the GMod Zombie Apocalypse because the older ones, they're something else. But if I haven't done the older versions of the GMod Zombie Apocalypse, how the hell would I be able to do GMod now? And already we got darkness, and yeah, okay. Now this part right here, this is where it all begins. Well, for the really older one, that is. So yeah, we got the usual main crew here. Well, these two are not main, but the the one that's all the way to the left that has like the pistol, he's going to be a main character too. Well, not main, but mostly like kind of like a main side character. But I don't know, something like that. And yeah, we got Coco J1011 with the assault rifle, and holy hell with the poses and how they're holding the guns. That doesn't look good. But hey, it's like what, years ago? 6 years? Yeah, it's been 6 years. Yeah, also, a little fun note from behind the scenes. I was 13 years old when I started making Gmod films. So yeah, and I have the audio muted because you hear mostly nothing for this episode because I played mostly copyrighted music, and I obviously got rid of the track with the YouTube editor. It doesn't really sound good if I'm honest with you, so that's why I muted it. Yeah, and of course the characters shooting each other. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, that scout from the older version had like a backwards hat, and his shirt's like dark blue. I don't know how I got that model, but I decided to just go with the regular blue scout with just the regular hat because I don't know. I mean, I do know, but it would just take a while to find that hat specifically. So yeah, okay, yeah, he was gonna get bit or something, and then this is where Tom guns in. I don't know what his name specifically is gonna be. This guy right here, I don't know what his name's gonna be. I think his name's gonna be like Mike, somewhere amongst the lines of Mike, Michael, Mike. I didn't switch models. This is the original model. I still use the original model for what he looks like now. I don't know. I must have installed like some game that caused the Half-Life civilian models, well, facial appearances change a little bit. I don't know what happened between that, but you know, whatever. That it happens, but whatever. Not really too much to really be concerned about. It happens. And I'm gonna skip some of it ahead, and then random shit happens. Oh yeah, I missed that part. A Z just falls down on the roof. I don't know where that Z came from, but he came somewhere. And then a headless combine Z. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for a Z to move, you know, the biker and everything. Okay, now this part's important. This scene is important because I explained how I compared both of the scenes with the remastered to the older version, and it looks very the remaked one looked very better than the original. Let me tell you. Yeah, he falls off of the window. The tank tossed him out of there. Not really much people paid attention from him in the beginning, but now since the remastered, it makes sense. The rest of them didn't really give a shit, except for the scout. Oh yeah, and then the tank, like, I guess, shoved this... I think specifically in this version, the tank punched the scout out of that edge, out of the area, and fell to his death. And then this is where Coco comes in, shoots the tank multiple times, and then for some reason has the urge to kick him right to the goddamn nuts. I don't know why Coco does this. This is... Why are you all looking at me like that? I mean, hey, this is for lore's sakes. It's not because of my fucked up ideas. Alright? This is not my fault, man. This is the character. And many of you will still have this blank anime character face at me. Well, what? I'm sorry, okay? I thought it would be a little hilarious to do that. Even from the beginning of this older lore, I thought it was a little hilarious to do that, okay? I mean, come on. Y'all need to seriously loosen up. Alright, anyway. Yeah, he gets kicked right to the goddamn nuts and fells to his doom and dies. Okay, now this part I did not include at all. So Tom thought that that was just some ordinary dead body, and it turns out that dead body was still like a Z, and it turns out that Z was just sleeping. And I guess what the Z did is that it bit him right to the knee. Yeah, right to the knee. It bit him. Yeah, I didn't really include that from the remastered because look, again, I didn't really wisen up with my choices. And then the chopper arrives, and of course it has to be the Combine Chopper, because I didn't really find any good mods for choppers or anything. I don't think the Falcons back then even existed on Gary's mod. So that is also a good reason why. And then they all went in. And then the chopper heads off, and that's it for the first episode, apparently. And now we're going to take a look at the second episode of Season 1. I'm going to be reacting fully through the first season of the GMod Zombie Apocalypse. And I will be chopping up parts out, mostly pointless parts if they are pointless. If you want to see this full playlist yourself, link will be down in the description below, but I don't really see why many of you would even want to see it to begin with. But it is there just in case if you're into watching shit content. But yeah. And I mean, it's for some... Oh yeah, this is also in the beginning where I first actually started to use my mic. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Yeah, I didn't really come up with any ideas of when to start this, how to start this, so I just, you know what? Chopper just randomly goes on fire. It just crashed, and it didn't really have much of an explanation on why it did. But I just, you know what, fuck it, do that. And then Tom obviously survived it. The pilot obviously didn't survive the crash, even in the remastered regardless. Y'all should know by now that most pilots don't survive any of the goddamn crashes in any movies or TV shows. It is what it is, man.
What happened to my helicopter?
Oh, God.
Chopper.
Oh, no. I forgot my voice was a little lighter. Oh, yeah. I had to use the fizz gun mostly through this.
Maybe I was just acting lazy. Lazy.
Yeah. I also have a stuttering problem, and still do to this day. Can't be helped.
Ow. Oh, what happened to my knee?
Yeah, he got bit. He got bit.
I got bit by a zombie.
Yeah, and Coco, he survived it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Oh, Mike dies from the crash. Again, I didn't know what I was thinking. I was kind of rushing the deaths a little too soon. I mean, not that Mike's gonna die or anything. No, I'm not saying that. Who knows? It really depends if people really like the characters. Just let me know. If you don't like them, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Dude, are you okay?
Oh, dude, are you okay? You just see, like, blood gushing everywhere all over the body. You don't look okay. What kind of a goddamn reaction is that?
He's not breathing.
He's not. Of course he's not. He's got blood all over. That's his own blood.
That isn't good.
That isn't good indeed.
Actually dead.
Yeah, he's been dead from, I guess, since the crash.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah, I don't know why I killed him off early, or decided to, but I don't know. Again, my choices are a bit strange back then, but they are.
Right.
It is what it is. Oh god, okay, now this part, yeah, again, I mostly used the fist gun. It looks like he's been mostly grabbing his ass from the start. Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look at all. That's a big yikes.
Seriously how you carry people?
Is this seriously how you carry people? I mean, yeah, okay, from the remastered, Coco will definitely not carry people like that. Like, mostly, like, really holding on to those cheeks hard. Just really grabbing out and just spreading it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That will not make sense for Coco. Coco is not like Jeffrey. I mean, Jeffrey That could make a lot of sense, but that could be...
I guess.
Okay, later on I'll explain that.
How about you just shut up and let's go?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he gets turned into a Z. Almost forgot about that. Oh yeah, and then the fire just randomly stopped. It randomly stopped. I don't know why it did, but it did.
Hey, look at over there.
And then Coco carrying him to a another strange way. I don't know why. Okay, and then there's like this tractor-looking vehicle, and then there's a zombie behind that vehicle. Oh yeah, I had to use a player model for that. I don't think there was any like player model for Coco, so I had to like use one that's similar. Yeah. Oh yeah, that thing, especially when you're not really viewing it in first person, is really hard to drive.
Do not know how to drive a tractor.
Yeah, I was really having a hard time. And then I ran over that Z, and then... Yeah, this is where I really fucked things up. This is where I didn't like this episode onto the point where I just did what I did. And 420, you know something's bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh man, my voice back then. It's not that bad, but... Oh, it's bad. Oh god, that blood splatter though. Oh man. Yeah, that Z ate Tom to death. Yeah, definitely not gonna be like that for the remastered. And I mean, if you've seen the remastered for episode 2, that I definitely did loads of changes for that one. I just didn't like the way of how it turned out, especially for... Yeah, also another thing, I used to like make the zombie noises too. I didn't know how to use the sound effects back then, but yeah, I had to do that. But if I'm gonna be doing that now, I know how to do it. I can just pitch my voice. Yeah, most of these models that I've had on this episode specifically, I just replaced them with different models that actually look like soldiers in a way, kind of, that fit for the area. I don't know, I just didn't like mostly everything about this episode, especially with this priest guy out of nowhere. This part, I don't even know what this is all about. This is the dude who was in charge of the episode 2 of, like, the person who's in charge, but obviously I replaced him because, I don't know, old man being in charge. Seems to be like some common shit to me. So I replaced him with an actual soldier that looks like he's like the man in charge of the place. Yeah, most of these models are not even there from that remastered version, but this one is, specifically this one. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything, but yeah, I had to like kill him off a little earlier than I mean, there really was no purpose for this guy specifically.
To his own medicine.
He was just there to just be the sidekick of the person who was in charge of this place. That's it for this guy. And okay, we got pyros over here. I don't know, it just didn't make sense for the pyros, and especially this thing that they're holding on to. One of the pyros tossed the remainders of the 2 dead bodies, I think, to the zombie pit. Yeah, this is the zombie pit. Yeah, I was gonna add different unique zombies for the remastered, but I couldn't because I was having issues with Gary's mod, so I just decided to make them all exactly the same. The TF2 models were definitely not included. Now this guy, Paul, that's his actual name for the character, like the actual character from the reference of Zombie Panic Source. That's actually his first name. He just definitely shows up. He didn't have a crossbow for the remastered. And then there was this spy that was disguised as a sniper for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. I definitely didn't conclude him because, I don't know, I didn't want the series to be too silly now. And then Jeffrey, one of the OGs of the apocalypse, shows up, makes his own appearance. Him fixing up the roof. But he did it way earlier than intended to in the remastered. He did it way early from the beginning.
Guys, get over here and help me.
Yeah, he was having a hard time trying to place it together, and then the roof fell off. The wind really blew it off. Yeah, of course there was like a blue spy that was trying to infiltrate the area, backstab the pyro. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn. I used to make the pyro noises. That's obnoxious.
Over it fast. Back to work.
Yeah, I used to impersonate most of the characters. Oh, I definitely won't do that for 80 to 90% of those characters from the remastered for sure. But no guarantee. It really depends. Oh yeah, he backstabbed that soldier. What I was trying to go for was that he was using that knife so that he could, I don't know, those who played TF2 would know what I'm talking about. You know the knife where you can actually backstab the player and their corpse fades away and you immediately disguises them? Yeah, that was the knife that I was mainly going for.
Well, this was.
Yeah, that was the reference of that knife. And then, yeah, okay, the head crabs. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I didn't really thought of. I don't know. I just didn't really have the time for the head crabs at the moment for the remastered. I didn't really conclude them. I mean, I was gonna include them when they get to the beach for the remastered. I mean, it would make sense because they're head crabs. Y'all get it? No? Damn. Y'all really can't loosen up then if you really can't get that joke. Oh yeah, and then the head crabs get on top of their heads. The pyros like became one with the head crabs, and then for some reason, yeah, okay, the priest dude, whoever this guy is, just threw all the weapons onto that cliff for I don't know why. I don't know why he did that. He's an idiot, and that concludes the GMod Zombie Apocalypse episode 2. Now we're moving on to episode 3.
So bored.
Oh yeah, and then we got that. That is actually the first time that I've actually used the zoom in tool for my videos, I think. For the GMod Zombie Apocalypse, at least. Then there was this one Z that was all the way to the ocean. Oh yeah, and how the Z's got to that pit, many of you may ask? The ocean. That's why. Most of the corpses were being dragged mostly from that specific area. That's part of the lore of of episode 2 to 3, at least. I should have made episode 2 to 3 like parts 1 out of 2 or something, but nah, too late for that. Way too late for that. Yeah, and then I had to do like a first person Z thing. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And then the infected Tom and Mike right over here. They're both Z's. They're dead. And then the engineer shot them to death. And then the engineer died by that cop Combine Z. I'm just gonna skip ahead. It's mostly just them witnessing the corpse of the engineer with the weird hat. And then the head crab Z's took over the pyro's bodies and pretty much ate the one of those soldiers to death, I think. And then this guy shotgunned that other pyro. Yeah, you get the whole gist. The old man runs away. And then warns everybody and tells everybody to get to the bus. And then the Combine shows up. Literally dives in there. Gives the old man a good old stretch. Really spreading those cheeks hard. Okay, not really, but yeah, something like that. Really out here eating them out. Eating them out. Why did I say that? Okay, forget that I said that. And then the old man is dying and gives Coco the keys, but in the remastered version, I changed that differently since it was the ODST this time, the unnamed ODST. I don't know what I'm going to name them. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't want to spoil it. The ODST was making sure to see if the person who's in charge is okay, and then the person who's in charge tells him where the keys are at, and his final words were to get everybody to the bus.
The bus. Here, take the keys. Thanks for the bus. You know how to drive a bus?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. And then he dies. Yep. Okay, and then that spy that's still disguised as a soldier. Yeah, those soldiers were not included from the remastered for episodes 2 to 3. But one of them, which is the blue one, will be definitely guaranteed to show up in episode 4. For sure. And yes, I'm still working on episode 4 if any of you haven't seen my remasters. Yeah, I impersonated it. Yep. Okay, we're gonna skip that. So he backstabs the priest that was just vibing on the ground. Yep, he's dead. Yep, he gets arrowed right to the chest. Paul killed him pretty much, but, you know, that ended very differently from the remastered. But, yeah. I had to mostly clean up from episodes 2 to 3. I think they were not... I mean, the whole thing wasn't really that great to begin with. The whole plot, the whole story, just the time to kill specific characters off. I just didn't really plot it very well. And I want to plot it way more better than this. And then, oh yeah, I used the same bus, the literal same bus that I used from the remastered. I will admit, that bus is one of the worst vehicles I've ever driven in GarageMod. It is not one of the best vehicles there is. It can handle the road, but it can't handle off-road. That's all I'm going to say for a fact. And then they drove off. Oh god, that looks bad. Oh Jesus, I slid off almost. I almost drifted. But nearly. Okay, and then they leave off. Oh, man. Well, this angle would have been nice for the remastered episode 3, but I didn't use that angle. Alright, and this is where episode 4 comes in. Alright, now right off the bat from the start, I have to say that these skeletons that are all over the place are the bodies from the people from the last episode that didn't make it. At all.
You've got to be kidding.
Okay,
Why won't we just give up, partner?
I was quoting that from the actual spy that was disguised as like an engineer or something.
Well, I did
Yeah.
all I could.
Yeah, again, didn't really include him in the remastered. He's pretty much a cut side character from the whole GMod saga. I don't know.
You're
He just,
rubbish, mate.
yeah, that's exactly
Digging
something
around
like that. What I was gonna
I
say
can
about it.
survive.
Oh god, okay. The way that his stomach is like, though. I'm letting you know right now that episode 4 is currently being worked on. It is gonna take some time. I'm not making up excuses. I'm dead serious when I said it. And if you haven't joined the Discord, you would already know that I've actually shown some progresses with some images and some video clips of me using the animation tool. If you haven't been on my Discord server, then I suggest you join it if you really want to get more leaks from the future of the GMod Zombie Apocalypse. I'm going to be posting most of that on the Discord server. I am just letting you know right now for a fact. Okay, they're climbing it. Okay, now this part I am definitely going to include. Not when I'm using the fizz gun to send them down like that, but I'm going to like make them jump down in like different poses and maybe use the animation tool. I mean, I already did this. I did it on Coco with the animation tool. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've seen season 6, you would see the fake Coco do a sick jump. I'm not spoiling it. That's something you'll have to figure out yourself. Only the OGs will remember. Yeah, okay. He fell like that, off screen. And then Jeffrey. I don't know how his neck wasn't fucking snapped from that. Same with Paul's, man. Oh yeah, and Paul has this hatred towards the police for some reason. It's not a reference from outside of the goddamn thing. Alright, this video was made way before the goddamn, like, everything that's happening right now. So don't give me that bullshit, okay? We're not about that politics. That's part of the lore for Paul as time goes on. I'm not gonna spoil it. His purpose is for vengeance. That's all I'm gonna say. And then that barrel is on fire. Okay, now that guy, the guy that's on the left is definitely still gonna be in episode 4. Those other two, those two that look like they're gangsters from GTA, they'll not be included yet. They're just more likely just there for just background people. Oh yeah, oh wait, did I miss the part where Coach and Alice? Oh yeah, Coach and Alice are just over there chilling. And over here, there's going to be a merchant over there that's going to try to sell you some guns with some different kind of change. Some different kind of currency. And then, yeah, that drunk demo man will still be in that spot and still drunk. Yeah, this part is definitely going to be scrap for sure. The spy wants just a simple bite of that burger, and Coach just straight up ate it.
Nom nom nom.
Jesus fucking Christ. Nom nom nom. That's what I said. God damn it. I'm gonna really regret looking back at this now. This is where Jeffrey really starts showing his foolishness. Okay, now the TF2 characters that are in this episode will be replaced by the blue versions of the TF2 characters because the lore of the red team they're all gonna be in the red base. The blue team, they're just scattered around everywhere. They were on vacay or something until the zombie apocalypse happened. That's part of the lore of the blue team for you and the red team. Oh yeah, in this part, Nick was just being an asshole to people, especially in the remaster. Nick's just acting like an impatient piece of shit person. And especially to Jeffrey. If you act like a piece of shit to Jeffrey, he will fuck you up. He will not take no for an answer. He's the kind of guy who will just not listen or something.
You just messed with the wrong bloody guy.
And then he just tossed him onto that
Cool.
vent thing on his head. That's still gonna be in for the remastered. He's just trying to help. Oh yeah, and in G-Man's in this too. He's gonna be in there too. Just to finally meet Coco face to face.
Please go to City 17.
And then, you know, the guy in the radio's telling everybody to go to City 17 before it's too late. And in this version, that's not really their goal, but till on episode 2 of the remastered, that's their goal, was to get to City 17, because that's the nearest evac that there is. Yeah, and then we got the depressed Heavy, along with this random guy. This part was a reference of another zombie episode that I've seen when I was little. It is definitely one of those zombie series that inspired me to make GMod films to this day. Now, I honestly forgot who the guy was, but I mean, he still kind of makes GMod, but not really as much. They obviously take time and patience, and, you know, he doesn't want to be stressed out or lose his goddamn mind like every other creator that there is, and just want to relax. Which is fine. Yeah, this is definitely a reference to a zombie episode that I will not mention. Y'all are gonna have to figure that out for yourselves. Oh god, I forgot I impersonated like every fucking character in this goddamn series for season 1. Very poorly impersonated. Oh god, I hiccuped. Medic.
What was that?
Yeah, I forgot it did the zombie noises. Yep. I mostly used the No More Room in Hell models for this one because I didn't want to go through like sections of different types of Z's again. I don't know if I would do the same thing in the remastered, but I'm thinking that I would. Yeah, you can see on the like right in front of the officer that is holding the M16. You can see my player model. I was using the Halo 2 ODST, by the way. Yeah, so that section's done. And then they just started showing up out of nowhere. Those two just teleported. Those two Z's. And then the Heavy. Meanwhile, the Heavy was just turning into something big that I will not mention yet.
Oh my god.
And some random bystander witnessed the Z's
Oh,
devouring
god.
one of the cops. Yep. The cop couldn't react in time. He died within an instant. While the other one wasn't really paying attention with his surroundings and met the same fate.
Run for your life.
Yeah, and he just dodged the bullet. And then Z started showing up. And of course I did that first person shit.
Alright, Mike. Good news.
So yeah, and then Jeffrey's just explaining them of City 17 pretty much, so I'm just gonna skip this part. And Paul kept a spare gun just in case if anything happens. Okay, now this part was just random. I don't know why I did this.
What is happening?
Okay, the blue guy gets randomly teleported. Now that's gonna definitely change. The blue engineer will not show up for episode 4. I don't know what I was thinking. Once again, it was just some silly shit that I don't know what I was doing.
Not cool.
No, that's not cool indeed.
Blow that brains out right off your stupid face.
Damn, it didn't need to be me. Okay, yeah, the blue engineer died for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing.
Better get going.
Oh god, I did that first person shit again. Like, third time for this episode.
Pardon me.
I'm not planning on doing that first person shit ever again. Unless if it's absolutely necessary to do it.
Get out of here before it's too late.
And then the heavy turns into the tank, and once again, I indeed impersonated the goddamn tank sounds. Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Help.
Yeah, he picks up that guy and just throws him right at the Z's. Yeah, he didn't have time to get up. It was too late before you know it. Then the drunk demo, yeah, he's too drunk to escape. The Z horde.
I am drunk. You don't even have an excuse.
Yeah, definitely one of his quotes, kind of. Oh god. This is fucking bad. Okay, I'm skipping most of this. Oh yeah, now this part, the spy that was disguised as a sniper, he gets shot from the back out of nowhere 3 times and still lives. And then this random dude just knew he was a blue spy. Now there is a lore between the blue spies and the Combine soldiers that will have to be explained a little bit later on as time goes on. Yeah, and this dude just holds them off to the ground. Yeah, I completely forgot about that guy with the revolver. And then G-Man just randomly teleports, right? Yeah. Now, in the remastered, G-Man will talk to Coco privately about offering him a job to be one of his henchmen or something like that. Yeah, Rochelle. I immediately killed her off of the spot. I don't know, Rochelle is honestly my least favorite. She's too normie.
Oh shit. Help.
Yeah, one of the civilians, one of those normie survivors, pissed off the witch for no reason. And the other one tried to help and died.
Oh no.
And the witch just wanted to be left alone. So yeah, now that is an actual quote from Lewis. That is some country ass bullshit. That's definitely an actual character quote from Lewis. Yeah, and then the remaining survivors of that area dip and immediately go to City 17, and that's where episode 4 ends. And now here we are halfway through the season 1 of the GMod Zombie Apocalypse for the older lore that's about to be cut with the newer one that's 10 times better than ever. So let's just get straight into it once again. Oh,
welcome.
Okay, there we go.
To City 17.
For some reason, it didn't want me to press it. Alright, and then we got that. Now, this music randomly played as soon as I joined the map. I don't know what what the song is specifically. It might be like a Half-Life related thing, but if anybody can help me with that, I'd really be appreciated. Really be appreciated. I would love to use that host again, specifically for this episode for nostalgic reasons. Okay, now, before I continue on, I have to say, for this cop that's all the way in the back, kind of, he actually got sick. Kinda sick, but not really sick. But he is sick overall. That's why he's standing there like that. And yeah, I almost forgot to mention about Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, I don't feel like Vin Diesel fits in my series, if I gotta be honest. I like sure, he's fun to use for memes and for funny Gmod bits, but then, you know, I don't know, I just don't want to use him. And not only that, YouTube's new guidelines with simulated violence against creators or, you know, people in real life, I guess. I don't know. Something to do with that. That's also another reason why he's not included.
Some kind of sick joke.
Oh god, the music is just as loud as my voice. Okay, now that head, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. That the Z's are supposed to have like heads. Headless Z's just don't make sense. I don't know what I was thinking with that, but whatever. And then Jeffrey just pops out a shotgun out of his ass.
Let's go.
Oh, I just realized that all the other people are already moved on. Coco's right there. And then there's just this one Z that's just behind him, just trying to spook him. It's to see if he like turns around. I don't know what I was going with this part, but yeah. And then Jeffrey just flat out kills it.
Well now.
Yeah.
Anytime, mate. You know where I am. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I didn't really use actual screenshots. I more likely just recorded these videos.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Walking. Duh.
Oh yeah, Coco out here acting like a smartass. Yeah, I did mention before that he is ill, and that's on to the point where he's killed off. He died due to illness and turned.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's unknown how it happened, but it did. And not only that, I don't know. It's kind of pointless adding him on to the trip. He should have just died in episode 4. But yeah, and these are the, like, supposed to be like the group of survivors that heard the rumors of evac in City 17. Yeah, that's why they're still here. They're just waiting for that evac this entire time. And they're still trying to kill Z's as time goes on. I don't know what the hell I did with that part at all. Okay, now the engineer's team color is definitely gonna change to blue. Because again, I did explain before. Not explaining it again. And then the blue spy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that soldier gets shocked. And he gets stabbed right to the throat. The back of the throat through the front of the throat. Yeah, blue spy. Blue spies have been randomly showing up. They were obviously associated with the Combines. The Blue Spy Mafia, I should call it. Oh, Jesus. That AK is so loud. It might have been louder while I was talking and trying to commentate on this. Oh, man. That is so fucking loud. Jesus. That AK is so loud.
How do you like that?
I don't like that at all. Oh, and you can see like an error sign behind the background. That was not intended there to be on purpose. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I think I might actually know why, because I probably didn't own Counter-Strike Source back in the day. Again, definitely impersonated the fuck poorly out of these people. Do I have shame for this? Yes, but also no. Yeah, okay, even the sound effects. I also impersonated the sound effects. Now this part, the medic tries to run away until that happens. And the medic's team color will obviously change. I don't really know what the hell's even happening anymore. I honestly don't. So that Combine must have tripped and fell, slipped into an ice cube, gets bit by Z's, and gets pretty much orgied the fuck out of by these Z's. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, and Paul thought the Combine soldiers were gonna save them, but they were not part of the evac at all. They were just there to clean up the area and everything. And Jeffrey explains to them that they're evil. All they do is just kill until there's no more, I guess, or something. Okay, and there was a Combine sniper that shot Bill right to the goddamn chest. Don't worry, he is not dead. He was dead for now, but he is not dead. Yet. Okay, I definitely fucking spoiled that shit. He was gonna kill Lewis until that Z pretty much ate his ass. And, yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, of course, GMod was still laggy for me back then. And it even is now, in a way.
Bill's gone.
And then they're doing like a F pay respects for Bill. They decided that, you know, they cannot, it's impossible to like hold out in the City 17 area. So they just decided to completely forget about it, dip, find another option. So then they all went, and that concludes episode 5 for Welcome City 17. And then the rest of the soldiers got orgied by those Z's. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention. And then there's this comment that's like 2 years ago saying, not gonna lie, I expected some Metro Cop zombies seeing as it's City 17. Which that would have fit very well. Why didn't I come up with this? I used that one Metro Cop Z in episode 2, and yet I haven't used it in episode 5. Why haven't I used it? I definitely will for the remaster. Trust me, I definitely will. Episode 6, Good and Bad. I don't know why I titled it like that, but title's a title, alright? At least it's better than nothing. Now, in this part, they went into the dark into those subways, and then they got separated into like 3 different groups. So, as you can see, we got Jeffrey, we got Nick, we got Lewis, we got Paul, we got Alice. Yeah, and then Jeffrey tried to... Jeffrey did something stupid yet again, which is a bit hilarious.
We'll knock that guard out.
He pretty much killed that combine with a pipe in one hit.
This ain't good. This must be some sort of a mistake.
Yeah, and then this guy, I don't even know who this is. I think he's like a Half-Life 2 character. I don't really play or even paid attention to it, but yeah, oh. Yeah, he gets killed. Yeah, these combines definitely don't have any mercy on anybody who's not part of the Combine Association or the Blue Spy Mafioso. Yeah, they're just killing everybody they see for some reason. I don't know why. The purpose is unknown. And then Jeffrey pretty much killed him. And then he got fucked. Right back. Down he goes. Jeffrey's obviously fine. He's got Kevlar that's like bulletproof vest. He's obviously fine.
Only if you have money.
Then he tried to give...
Are you for real right now? Come on, man.
Yeah, really?
Listen to me, son.
In a zombie apocalypse?
Teleporter. I am gonna beat the crap out of you. Got
Yeah.
it. Alrighty then.
And then he just did it. That's all it
Look,
takes.
You know how hard it is to build a teleporter? Really hard.
Yeah, he tried to scam them off of goddamn money just to build a teleport.
Would you look at that?
And there it is.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it. Okay, that... I don't know. Lewis just randomly teleported.
Get in the teleporter.
I don't know why.
I'm going first.
Random teleportations happen. I don't know why for this one specifically. Then the engineer's about to go until, yep. He gets shot at by one of the other OGs. He's known as Simmons. He's a, part of this lore for this guy. He's just a cold-blooded killer that escaped from some mental asylum, some kind of mental prison or something like that. Because of the first day of the apocalypse, he managed to get out just like that because of, Z's and, dead bodies with keys for some reason. He got pretty lucky and he escaped, stole one of the guards' uniform, and stormed out. Okay, Coach and Francis were alone in this one. The sniper tried to run away from the combines and it didn't work out. He got shot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change that. Okay, and then there's a civilian, this random normie-looking citizen. Oh yeah. All the way over there.
Yeah.
And then this first person bullshit again. This is where that normie citizen dies. Yeah, now that sound effect was from above. Yeah, that citizen died once again.
Fix the damn teleporter.
Now this part, there isn't really much lore with this one. And then we got the Blue Spy Mafioso. This is the leader of all the mafiosos. He's the head-on Blue Spy of the association, known as Captain Spy. It's a guy who's minding his own business. Was just like a security guard or something. And then Coach saw the Well, kind of saw it until he did.
Hey! You do that shit to me, your mother will never ever met your father.
Another
Do
quote
that
that's
again.
actually from Left 4 Dead 2. And then he gets stabbed in the back, but obviously he's not gonna die like that. He doesn't die that easy. Okay, now that guy got gutted hard. And then this scene, holy shit. I completely forgot about this scene. That spy literally stabbed him right through the back of the head. Well, back of the spine, I guess, through his goddamn mouth.
What's the matter?
It looks a bit like a gruesome scene, but not too gruesome.
Hey, now that was not cool.
Not cool indeed.
I'm hurt pretty bad.
Yeah,
I
Coach
need some
doesn't
first aid.
give up without a fight.
Drop down and give me 20.
The other
Use
spy...
command airstrike. Out.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, and then this part... Yep. One of those spies called an airstrike. It didn't blow up the place entirely, but it did blow up most of it. And that concludes episode 6. And now we got episode 7, which is The Good and Bad, part 2 out of 2. Oh yeah, and this is the first time I did something like this on Gary's Mod. And then the Captain Spy just cowers off already. Last but not least, we have the third and final group left, which Coco is definitely alone with this part. But in the remastered, him and Tom are going to be the third group that got out of the subways.
Over here.
Then we got these two guys. Oh yeah, they're fighting the combines. I almost forgot. Oh yeah, now this... I used to like use random weapons and just shoot them at the rag dolls instead of like using tool effects to make it look like that they're shooting at them. Yeah, that's what I did back then for GMod starters. So that combine's dead. And now this part, I don't know, it's not canon. It's not really canon.
Oh my god.
It's just something random.
What is it?
They're all very shocked of what the... Yeah, the Coco pretty much spoiled that.
Oh, please.
Yep. It's not... It's definitely not canon for future episodes, but yeah, I don't know. Most of this just doesn't make sense once again. Yeah. You and me and you in one army. Yeah. You really regret saying that. There's like a gang of blue spy mafiosos. And then he dropped the weapon. Alright, and then these spies just tossed them all into the other side where filled with zombie hordes. So okay, I like this part. Now, this part was very hilarious back then. I wasn't intending to do that on purpose. It was accidental, and I didn't even realize this until, you know, I looked back at it one time. And if we stop it right here, Simon from Cry of Fear and some other Marine from Halo CE, Simon's face was directly deep dive into his ass, and it was mistakenly landed. His face was pretty much saved by that Marine's flat ass, in a nutshell. And then Coco pretty much got hit hard. Oh, god damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, this is... Hearing me with those damn zombie noises is so fucking annoying. Okay, I'm definitely skipping that.
Mother of balls.
Holy mother of balls. And then I did like some kind of echo to make it sound like I was actually yelling at that. Oh, god. And my microphone wasn't even good either. I almost forgot to mention that. It was like a really cheap-ass one-piece headset microphone. And while they were arguing, that Marine was getting eaten alive by Z's.
Take this.
And then then Coco just tossed Simon as the bait. And yeah, he died. Okay, now this part, yeah, I'm definitely skipping this part. This part is not fucking important. Now, I am definitely skipping that part for sure. It is a bit of a long story, but I'll try to keep it short. So, there was this guy who was supposedly a so-called great friend of mine. long ago, and at the end of the day, he's known to be the backstabber now. Stabbed me physically right on the back, not literally saying that, but that's just what I feel of what he did. And yeah, I did explain on one of my storytime videos, which is actually my first ever storytime video. If you're curious for that, it's definitely somewhere in the playlist section. It's not that hard, just check it out. And yeah, I'm obviously over the whole situation between me and him. Doesn't mean we can be friends again. Doesn't mean I can just randomly forget about it. I'll remember this for the rest of my life. And he also did some other weak ass shit that he attempted to, but failed very miserably and embarrassingly. And I'm definitely gonna be telling that one day of my on my goddamn channel, and it's gonna happen. I only told the story to one person, and soon I will tell it to the rest of y'all. So yeah, I'm not gonna mention this guy at all. So G-Man meets Coco once again. The Blue Spies were holding Coco up, and another unknown person that I will not be mentioning at all. For some reason, G-Man just let Coco go and teleported him off to another map. That just concludes episode 7. Alright, here we are with episode 8. We're nearly done with the goddamn torture of the beginning of my GMod makings. I don't know what I was thinking with this one. Oh yeah, and then this is where they get teleported. They get teleported at the wrong place, wrong time. For some reason... Okay, I didn't... Okay.
Shooting us.
Oh wait, never mind, actually. I thought I shot him at the dick, but I only shot him at, like, the right side, or the left side of the thigh. Okay. Never mind then, we good. I didn't thought of that kind of fucked up shit. And then, I don't know why I did this, but this guy just couldn't die. For some reason. This guy couldn't die. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking with this one. Okay, now I think this the third time he got shot like that. He dies for real this time, I think. Yeah, this is where all the civilians are at. And Lewis randomly came back too, by the way. I don't even know.
Tell me about it.
I guess I completely forgot about the lore of why Lewis got randomly teleported. I don't know why. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, and then Coco and Jeffrey finally meet up face to face. I don't think I even gave them names from the beginning of season 1. And then in season 2, I think I gave them names. Like actual names. So then that's where Coco and Jeffrey, the names for them came from. Yep, face to face. Yeah, I think in the future, whenever I get an actual chance, I'm gonna definitely trim some parts out where I mention that guy. Yeah, I don't feel like he deserves to be mentioned at all. I don't usually mention people on my goddamn channel. I know not all attention is good attention, but I'd still prefer to not mention people nowadays because they're actual attention whores. Johnson, I almost forgot, Sergeant Johnson's finally featured in episode 8. And of course I impersonated him, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is, and the green soldier. Okay, and then this soldier is very ill. He is sick, and he immediately turns. Oh yeah, and then also in this episode, that's the first time I've been using, like, legitimate sound effects for
We are here to pick
the
up
Z's.
the survivors.
Yeah, and then we got Pelican 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, and then the music's just as loud. It's just as loud as my voice. Oh, Jesus.
Long story, son.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Pelican.
Okay, and then they head off. And then I just did some random screen time shit. So, that obviously concludes episode 8. God, please kill me. Are we done? And here we are with episode 9. Help. Just Help is the title. Yeah, I really, like, added a little bit of detail with the surrounding areas and added, like, shitload of trees from the background to make it look a little interesting. Now, this is where most of this hot ODST action begins. Because of this situation with the zombie apocalypse, the orbital drop shock troopers were sent down to Earth to kill every last one of those parasites. But it unfortunately backfired because there's way too many of them. way too many. Yeah, okay. It's like a Z. Okay, I forgot there's like an ODST. Okay, yeah, the ODST of the flamethrower, yeah, it's Jonathan, right? Yeah, it's Jonathan. Oh god, this is just, the way of how I did this is just, oh, Jesus, I just can't get over it. Yeah, I don't even know what their squad name's gonna be for this ODST squad in particular. Probably like the Danimal squad or something. Something with Danimals, I don't know why. It's just funny to me. The Dynamos. I don't know. Dominoes. The Domino squad. The Domino ODST squad. I feel like that kind of fits for this particular squad. I don't know why. It's hilarious. And then I did this. Oh god. Yeah, he gets bit immediately. His vision gets very blurry. He feels sick. He feels woozy. And then the ODST with the red kills him. Oh god, there's just the way he hold that pistol though. Then there was a sad Epic Gamer moment. Yeah, their Pelican crashed, I think. I don't even know what the lore is behind those ODSTs. But that's what I'm assuming. Something like that.
They work.
And then a couple of trucks, how convenient. Just 2 more episodes left, and I can finally sleep in peace. Why do I torture myself with these videos? So episode 10, Man-Manor Problems, which is a reference of another Gmodder with the title. Okay, nice, Halo 3 ODST music. It's not even raining, but okay.
So I'm thinking either.
Oh yeah, now this episode in particular, I've been mostly using only like voice lines from video game references and specifically like characters of their own. I didn't really, I mean, I did added my own voices to it, but I didn't at the same time. Yeah, just take it
Who wants
and
to bet
listen.
me? So I'm thinking either we're immune from all this or we're getting real lucky.
Damn straight. We've been immune
Yeah.
so far, but if I start to turn...
That is literally the only time I did something like this.
Do you understand that? Spy in our midst, man.
Yeah. And that spy was disguised as a Z, and then immediately eaten alive because of the vomit. More Halo 3 ODST music, nice. He wasn't even close to biting him, but still got him anyway, so. And then this was a new thing to me with the third person thing. I don't know what that's all about, but that's okay, I guess, but I don't know.
All here.
We're all here. And then you hear the scream. Oh, then we're all here. Oh wait, I feel like we forgot. I feel like we forgot about another person. Another military, maybe. I don't know, but who knows? And then Lewis. I don't know what the hell his deal is with that. I don't know why he did that. And then there's a Crawler Z. And then Coco stepped on him only one time and died. Even with the helmet on, his foot was that strong. Pancakes, okay. That was just some random funny bit. It's not canon to any of this. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. I may even just do it again just for the sake of doing it. Okay, now that sniper, I don't know why he did what he did. He could have just thrown that grenade and yeah, that would have been over. Or at least grabbed his, like, I don't think he even had melee weapons back then, but... Okay, and then I did this third person shit again. Then that rebel died. Yep. And he got too cocky and died. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm just skipping most of this. And that concludes the Man-Manor Problems. Oh, praise the Lord. The final episode of the GMod Zombie Apocalypse for Season 1. Hope. The season finale.
Man, I sure wish the burger tank was open. I could go for a
Oh,
barbecue
man.
burger, a large order of fries, and orange soda with no ice, and a piece of hot apple pie.
Coach is going on a random tangent. I don't know why.
Supplies around here.
Oh yeah, I kind of did something like this. I did the voice line thing again, but only like through the beginning. I just randomly quit later on. Yeah, a lot of dead Marines. Meanwhile-ish, on the other thing, I don't know.
I will not tolerate failure on my team. Let's go. Keep moving.
No chance, pal.
Now, this is the part where I stopped using those voice lines
All
and
right,
shit.
then, let's go.
I had to record those voice
I
lines.
see them.
Okay, now I gotta pause this because this guy that you're looking at right now is really important. I featured him early on episode 3 of the remastered. He is gonna be important as time goes on because he is that exact sniper that is in episode 11. I'm not gonna spoil it yet of what happens to him, but
All right, I'm going for the shot.
he's gonna be like the side villain. Like, I guess the main side villain for this season. He's gonna be there to mostly try to interfere and stalk them and pretty much do all kinds of random shit just to get in their way, just to piss them off or whatever. That's gonna be his purpose for this season.
There's a sniper. Get down.
Yeah, and then the sniper killed one of them.
Where's Alice?
Oh, about
Why are you
Alice.
guys behind the truck over there?
He just gets shot immediately right to the head. Speaking of which, where's Alice? And then Alice was like, oh, where's everybody? Why y'all hiding behind that truck? I don't understand. And just gets shot in the head. Alice is still gonna die. Not really much of a fan of Alice either, if I gotta be a little real. And then over here is just some
but
random
whatever happened to them, we can't do anything
stuff.
about it now.
Then this whole radio chat with Johnson and Frank, I think. Frank, that pilot. It's been going on for like goddamn a few good minutes. Yeah, that's Jonathan and an unnamed or unknown ODST from the back. We got the Green Soldier and Sergeant Johnson over there just chilling. I think the unnamed ODST saw the sniper and he was gonna warn them until he gets... Yep. He didn't have the time.
Oh!
Green Soldier
Man
dies.
down, man down. There's a sniper.
Yeah, no
Go.
shit, there is.
Go now. Run for it.
Yep.
Damn.
He's dead.
Wait, you called in a pelican?
Oh shit, I completely skipped that part.
Don't
Now,
worry, ladies, we're here.
yeah, that sniper was gonna kill Johnson and Jonathan next until the sniper gets intervened and killed instantly by a Z that somehow appeared from the side. I don't know how, but yeah, this sniper regardless is gonna die in the first season for the ending. I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna die like that though. He's not gonna get killed by Z's. He's gonna die in a justice kind of way. I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but I'm just letting you all know right now. And I really want to give this Combine Sniper his best moments, and he will have a name too, by the way. And then they fly off to God knows how long. And that concludes the GMod Zombie Apocalypse Season 1. The older version, that is. So yeah, there's going to definitely be loads of changes for, you know, when it comes down to the remaster. There's going to be loads of replacements, a lot of everything, man. I don't even know if looking back at all this was worth it. That's definitely going to do it. I don't know if I'm willing to react to my other seasons ever again. Only if it's in popular demand, I will do something like this again. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm currently working on the remaster right now, and I definitely had got no choice but to look back at these again and again. Comment what you think about this, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.